She does get caught all the time. She does get exposed all the time.
Oh my god!
This time she's being exposed for wanting the bloody diamond. We'll talk about this in a second. Most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you're one of them, consider to subscribe and hit the bell. Let's find out what this person is saying. I'll mention you the name of the source and the name of the person in a second, but I found this to be an authentic information that I can share with you. Let's talk about, first of all, her relationship with Trevor Ingleson. I am going to be showing you every details possible. If he loved Meghan, and he did, actually it said he loved Meghan means Trevor Ingleson. He loved Meghan. He truly loved Meghan, is a brilliant actress in person. So this report I am using from Lady C, and I know a lot of people will say, oh, no, don't use her. How come you're using her? I'm like, who else should I use? She is a primary source of information. So I don't have any problem quoting her. She knows a lot of things. This is why I'm quoting her. So she basically said, Lady C Campbell, Lady C or Lady Colin Campbell. Okay, I got the name right. People pointed out, oh, you don't know the name. Okay, I pointed out the name right. So she said that Trevor Ingleson, he did love Meghan, and he truly loved Meghan. And Meghan, according to Lady C Campbell, Colin Campbell, is a brilliant actress in person, where a man is concerned, and Trevor was her first port of call, as you can see on the screen, and she led everybody to believe, and who knows, she might even have led herself to believe, because she is a self-hypnotizer, and maybe she believed for a while, or maybe she joked herself the way she did. Now basically what we know from Meghan's yard girl career, when she was working for so many rich people, is that she is somebody who is always looking out for help, freebies, man who with a lot of money, man with power. When she met Trevor Ingleson, according to this report, Trevor Ingleson, he loved her so much. But at the same time, because she was a brilliant actress in person, quote unquote, she managed to show the whole world with so much realness, like with so much authenticity, that this man is a genuinely good man and that I'm in love with him. And according to Lady Colin Campbell, she is also saying that it is possible that Meghan Markle, she self-hypnotized herself to believe that she was also in love with him. But we know, guys, narcissistic people, they are never in love with anybody. They use other people and they abuse them. Then she said, duped him, but he ticked all the boxes. He was white, he was tall, he was well built. Lady Colin Campbell, she's talking about Trevor Ingleson. He was going places, he had initiative, he was a go-getter, and he played the role of protector. And of course, he did everything else possible that a husband would do for his wife. He did everything. But then all of a sudden, Meghan Markle, she went to shoot for the suit in Toronto, and then she was like, you know what, oh no, wait a second, this guy, I was thinking he's such a great guy, I am so much in love with him, I'm actually not in love with him. Like this is how they do things, this is how they assess things, based on how they feel, based on their need. When she needed Trevor Ingleson, he was the best man ever possible. And again, coming from Lady Campbell. But the moment she realized that no, he's really not getting me where I really want to be, then she was like devaluing Trevor Ingleson, and he was dumped in a way he never expected. The role, I'm so soft and sweet, Sandra, and I just don't know, I have never seen. Okay, and then ever since everything, I just don't know what would happen to me if anything happened to Trevor. So she was basically talking about the nickname that she gave Meghan Markle. Being a narcissist, was falling in love and was in love in her mind head over heels with Trevor. She could never imagine a life without him, and that he was this center at the center stage of her life. She could do nothing without him. And then all of a sudden, boom, let's read more. This is getting very, very interesting. What happened? Ever since everything, just I don't know what would happen to me if anything happened to Trevor. But then when I went to, now this is where things get very interesting. When I went to Toronto and realized that I could mix with a better class, then things changed. Basically, she was getting everything she was looking for. Remember, Trevor Ingleson is a white man. He is very handsome, and he is very, very, as Lady Colin is saying, very, very tall. In other words, Meghan got everything she wanted. She never wanted to be with a black man. The reason for that is because she doesn't feel that way. She loves to be with the white man. Nothing wrong with that, but the problem is when you say, well, I actually feel being the victim of racism because of my skin color, then it is actually a big problem. And the skin color of my son, then it is a big problem, because every single time you made a decision and people you chose to live with, had a relationship with, they were all white. And then all of a sudden you realize, you know what? Being white doesn't really bring me money, freebies. So what should I do is I should actually distance myself from this whole notion that somehow if I marry a white man I'll become rich, and I should pivot to my color, skin color, and use this as a bargaining chip to make money and to monetize my victimhood. In her head, again, victimhood. And this is exactly what she did when she went to UK. She said to the whole world, because of my skin color, I mean, even though she loved to be called a white woman, she never actually introduced herself as a woman of color until, of course, after she got married with Prince Harry, and all of these things happened. Not a chance, I mean. So this is how she ditched Trevor Ingleson. I'm not interested in a rough diamond. I want diamonds from Salman or Mohammed bin Salman, or anyway some nice Middle Eastern potentate. Don't care whether they are bloody or not. At that stage or at that point of her life, what I think happened after she ditched Trevor, she was not only looking for another billionaire or a rich man, or even though Trevor was not a billionaire, but she was looking for somebody who was much richer than him. Not only that, she was adding more requirements for the man she would be with, but also she was looking outside of that. She was also looking how this king, they are there and how much money they have and how much they might care about her. And so that was the time when Trevor Ingleson was ditched by Meghan Markle. That was the time when she was actually looking for people like Mohammed bin Salman, again coming from Lady Colin Campbell. Nice Middle Eastern potentate, don't care whether they are bloody or not, as long as they are bloody expensive. Rough diamonds, oh no, he has got me where I wanted to get to. I'm not a star of Suits. Okay, so then she obviously at the same time realized that the suit was a big success, but not for me, because nobody really cared about me. It was a success because of the show was very good. People did not really tune into the show because of me. Remember, the narcissistic people is always me. And so when she realized, oh, I'm not a star in the show, then I should really not be with Trevor anymore, because he's not helping me anyways. And now it's time for me to go to the Middle Eastern prince and king and try to seduce them, try to trick them, trap them. Rough diamond. So basically she was not happy with any diamond. She wanted something very, very expensive. I don't need him anymore. I'm rid of him. And that is the time when she was like, Trevor is done. I need to go where I wanted. I'm moving up in the world. I have got a bag, me rich Englishman. And that is the time when she decided, I need to catch a bigger fish. This thing that are happening, this little, people who do not have money, according to her, in her head. Obviously people are people have their own respect and self-dignity, but she doesn't see that way. She sees people, how much money they have. Gold digger, right? Typical gold digger mentality. And so when she was like, yeah, Trevor is not going to give me what I wanted, and suit star, I'm a complete failure, I'm not a suit star, so let's talk about Mohammed bin Salman and some other people who might bring me the name and fame that I wanted. And this is exactly what she did. This is going insane. This is a yard girl who lived all her life hoping that somehow other people will make her a success, because she knows she doesn't have any talent whatsoever. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.